So, a cold snap hits. What's the first thing we do? We complain, we bundle up, we fight it. But what if I told you that's a completely backward approach? What if the coldest days of the year are actually a golden opportunity? Let's dive into how this isn't something to just endure, but a powerful chance to reset and recharge.
Seriously, think about it for a second. When you see that forecast and the temperature is about to plummet, what is your gut reaction? Is it that feeling of dread or something else entirely? Yeah, if your answer was to let out a big groan, grab the nearest blanket, and immediately start complaining, well, you were definitely not alone. That's the default setting for pretty much all of us. We fight it, we endure it, and we just count the days till it's over. But here's the big idea. What if that resistance is the real mistake? There are these perspectives, both ancient and modern, that suggest a cold snap is actually nature's reset button. It's a chance for a deep internal detox and, get this, a time to literally store up positive energy for the year ahead. Okay, so how on earth do we actually do that? Well, it all starts with the very first thing we tend to get wrong in the winter: sleep. So let's redefine what it actually means to rest. You know, in our nonstop hustle culture, sleeping in gets such a bad rap. We call it lazy, unproductive, but during a cold spell, I want you to think of it differently. It's not laziness, it's your most critical administrative responsibility to your own well-being. And what's so cool is that modern neuroscience and ancient wisdom totally agree on this. Science tells us that waking up in the cold, dark morning spikes your stress hormone, cortisol. That puts your brain straight into a short-sighted survival mode, not great for making smart decisions. Meanwhile, ancient wisdom says winter is for storing energy. Waking up too early just drains your battery, leaving you running on empty for the rest of the year. Both paths lead to the same conclusion. Sleeping till the sun is up is just the smarter move. And the practical benefit here is just so clear. A well-rested brain simply makes better decisions. It doesn't matter if you're playing cards with family or making a major life choice, being properly rested makes you sharper. You're way less likely to make a costly mistake. All right, so you've got your rest dialed in. What's next? Protection. And I'm not just talking about throwing on a big winter coat. This is about strategic defense. Let's use a little metaphor here. Imagine your body is a fortress, a castle designed to keep out the cold. Where are its weakest points? Where are the gates the enemy can just waltz right through? Turns out, the two most vulnerable spots are the back of your neck and your ankles. The neck is like a superhighway for your central nervous system, and keeping it warm prevents all that stiffness and tension. Energetically, some philosophies say it keeps your positive yang energy open. Then you have your ankles. They're far from your core, so they're absolutely crucial for good circulation. And in that same philosophy, protecting them helps stabilize your foundation. So that high-collar shirt and those wool socks, they're not just about style, they're functional armor. So the next time you wrap a scarf around your neck, don't just think of it as an accessory. See it for what it really is, a powerful energy wall, defending your castle's most important gate. Now for our third and, honestly, maybe the most powerful shift of all. This has nothing to do with clothes or sleep, but it has everything to do with the words that come out of your mouth. Let's talk about redefining your language. Come on, we've all said it, we've all thought it. It's practically a reflex when that icy wind hits you. But that simple act of complaining is doing way more damage than you think. There's a real psychological principle at play here. It's called selective attention. When you complain about the cold, you are literally programming your brain to look for more reasons to feel miserable. It's this negative feedback loop that you power with your own words. And believe it or not, it can literally make you feel physically colder. So let's flip the script. Instead of complaining, try reframing the cold as a benefit. Tell yourself it's freezing away last year's bad luck, or see it as a filter that gets rid of all that negativity. You can even frame it as a tool that helps you appreciate warmth even more deeply. This is a powerful, powerful way to shift your entire mindset and your body's response. Okay, we've covered rest, protection, and language. So let's pull this all together into a quick action plan. Think of it as your high-energy toolkit for thriving in the cold. First up, your diet. Think of it as fuel for your internal furnace. So bring on the warming spices like ginger and cinnamon. Now, here's a surprise. You might want to avoid super greasy foods that can actually make you feel sluggish. And an easy one, start your day with warm water to gently preheat your whole system. Next, your environment. You want to create a warm field around you. Winter daylight is weak, so using full-spectrum lights can be a real game changer for beating that gloom. And don't forget aromatherapy. Woody scents like sandalwood can be incredibly grounding, while citrus oils can really help lift your spirits. And yep, even your exercise routine should adapt. This is not the time for intense, sweaty workouts that burn through all that energy you're trying to store. Instead, aim for a gentle sunshine stroll, a simple 20-minute walk in the afternoon sun. It's perfect for boosting vitamin D and just keeping your energy flowing smoothly. So when you start putting all these pieces together, the rest, the protection, the language, the action plan, you get this incredible transformation. You're not just surviving the cold anymore, you're actually using it to forge what you could call a warm gold constitution. So this is the real takeaway. A cold snap is not a disaster. It's a powerful, natural reset. It is nature's invitation for us to slow down, to turn inward, and to focus on cultivating our own internal warmth and energy. And I love this way of thinking about it. All the good things you're building up, all that good luck, it's not gone. It's just being preserved, concentrated by the cold, and it's getting ready for a massive explosion of positive energy when the time is right. So as the temperature drops, the choice is completely yours. Are you going to complain and curl up and just survive? Or are you going to use this powerful moment to reset, recharge, and prepare to absolutely thrive?